Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And on tap tonight, it's Oakland going up against the Bulls. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce and the starting group for Chicago. And for Oakland, we've got Kristaps Porzingis, Russell Westbrook out there with LeBron James. And it's Bender in at the 3, the small forward. Here we go. And so off the tip, it'll be the Bulls. Westbrook against Rose. Pass to Deng from behind the arc. And he buries his first look.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
And the basket is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Bogans. Here's Deng. Rose outside. 4 on the clock. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now here's Rose. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You didn't think Rose would back down from some contact now, did you guys? Playing with a high level of intensity.
Here's Westbrook. It's blocked. And here's the fast break. Here's Noah. Deflected. Westbrook with it. Picked up by Rose. Here's Irving. Tries again. Got a hand on it. Rose against Westbrook. Uses the glass on the layup.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close because when you do, he's going to cook you.
Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
I tell you,
the weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Good on the second one.
And Boozer, quite the efficient scorer, a banger in the post, who also has a very solid and reliable mid-range shot.
Tipped. At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Bogans. Now Rose, pounded by Westbrook. Here's Bogans from the low block. Some solid defense from James. Here's Bender. Here's the drive. And that one is hammered home.
Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
Here's Deng. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Westbrook can't hit. Chicago leading by 4. To the middle. Pass to Bogans. Launches it. Here's Noah. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Rose. Here's Bender. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, you know, one thing about being a great scorer, you draw a lot of defensive attention. And there, Irving takes advantage by finding an open teammate.
Here's Bogans. Pass to Boozer. Noah. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, take you so far in the passion Noah plays with. Hustling on the offensive glass, scrappy on the defensive end as well. He's fun to watch. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
And so here is Chicago. Here's Deng. He's got 5. Pass to Bogans. And And it's blocked by Irving. Here's Westbrook. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, you watch Westbrook play, and he seems like he's relentlessly hungry and borderline angry. He never settles, always in full attack mode.
Now here's Watson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he makes a first. Chicago making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Both good from the line that time. And Oakland has possession. Trailing by two. Here's Bender. Out to James. Lets the three fly. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, you know, defensively, you try to keep LeBron out of the lane, but then he drops that on you.
Here's Watson. The rebound by Bender. And here's Oakland. Pass to Irving. Back to Westbrook. Here's Bender. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for Oakland, Jonathan Bender, taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. 16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Watson. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. First free throw is good.
C.J. Watson taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Deflects the pass. Here's the lob. It's deflected. And he recovers it. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Oakland ahead, leading by a point. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Oakland.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Bender in at the small forward position. And for the Bulls, they've got Taj Gibson, and it's Korver in at the shooting guard. Oakland leading by 3. Here's Payton. No good with a layup. Here's Dang, guarded by Payton. That's tipped. Oh, stolen by Payton. Here's O'Neal, using his post moves to get the 2 points. O'Neal's got his first points of the game.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Back to Watson. Fires from deep. Oakland with a rebound.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Pass to Bender. Here's Spates. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give them a breather and talk things over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Watson. And Spates pulls it down. Oakland leading by 7. Here's Payton. And that one drops for him.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And that one's good. Dang.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Bender, no good. Here's Bogans. He's scoreless. Pass to Noah. Here's Dang. Shot clock at 3. From outside, off the mark. And Oakland has possession. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Oakland making a switch here. Green is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Noah, to the wing on the left. Here's Dang, guarded by Durant. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And here is Green. Outside Durant. Outside Payton. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Payton really earning those two, battling successfully.
And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Pass to Dang. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Good on the shot.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Payton.
Payton doesn't mind a little contact now. Seems to embrace it when he's going in for his shot.
Oakland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Chicago trails by 6. Down low. Here's Noah. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Now here's Green. No points so far. Outside Durant. This one for 3. Rose grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The 3. Kept alive. Scalabrine passes to Noah. Here's Brewer. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Kevin Durant. Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw is good. Oakland leading by 3. Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. 32 seconds left in the second. Here's James. And another miss by Oakland.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Now Rose. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Not going to go that time. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Oakland ahead. Step away briefly, but gets you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. LeBron James out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Irving in at the two-guard position. Here's James. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
Chicago trails by 5. And so in the game for the Bulls, here's Rose. LeBron with the rebound. And here's Oakland. Here's Irving. The shot's good.
Those huge hands combined with that elite athleticism, Irving does the most damage inside the painted area because of it.
Here's Bogans. No points yet, and Irving comes to help. Here's Boozer. Another shot. And the basket by Noah.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Irving. Baseline jumper. Six to shoot. Second chance effort. Chicago with a rebound. Noah's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Deng. The three. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
And here's Thompson for 3. Noah grabs the board. Noah's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Deng. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Oakland making a switch here. Noah passes to Boozer. Rose outside. To the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the lead. Rejected by Westbrook.
Timing that time had to be perfect, and it sure was for Westbrook.
Chicago with a rebound. Noah's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. For the tie, on the attack, Rose, and it's rejected. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Clock at 6. Here's Boozer. And he hits it to tie the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, the passion Westbrook plays with is infectious. He plays hard every second he's out on the court.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one. And so Westbrook nails both of them. And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Into the lane. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Boy, Rose is a marvelous athlete who's really good at taking it to the cup. And he's hard to cover because of it.
And so Rose knocks them both down. Pass to Bender. It's stolen away. Here's Noah, pounded by Westbrook for the lead. Sanders with a rebound. And Oakland has possession. Irving, that's good.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Rose. He's got 6. Lets it fly. That's short off the rim.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Noah. Pass to Rose. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Dang. Oakland with a rebound. Here's Irving. And the finish by Irving.
Artistry and poetry in motion. Irving can create in the air as well as anybody.
1:09 left to play in the third quarter. Chicago trails by 4. Pass to Boozer. Back to Rose. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Westbrook, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one's on Rose.
Boy, when you combine Westbrook's athleticism with the ferocity that he plays with, hard not to foul him inside.
Oakland making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. Chicago making a switch here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Outside Watson. Pass to Korver. Back to Watson. Here's the three. And Spates pulls it down. Spates has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Irving off the drive.
The doctor is in. What a display of those trademark dunking abilities. Quite unique, Julius Irving.
Chicago trails by 6. Outside Watson. Thomas outside. 6 on the shot clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw no good. So both teams changing it up here. He hits the second from the line. 8 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. They get it back. Out to Thompson. Durant for 3. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Oakland ahead, up by 8. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Chicago trails by 8. Draymond Green is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's O'Neal in at the 5 down low. Pass to Noah. Shot clock at 6. And here's Gibson. The shot, no good. Nice D from Durant. Here's Payton. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Payton gets free inside, doing a nice job. An athletic guard who has excellent creativity. He knows how to score in close to the hoop.
Now here's Watson. Pass to Bogans. Now here's Watson, guarded by Payton. He shoots. Up top, Watson. Connects on the 17-footer.
Boy, I tell you, for a big guy, the passing skills of Noah, impressive also at getting the ball over to the open man.
And rejected. And here's Watson. Pass to Gibson. Outside Watson. To the inside. It's tipped.
How about the powerful denial that time from O'Neal? Get it out of here.
Here's Durant, and the bucket is good. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Oakland.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. James is checked in for Oakland. Chicago making a switch here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Thank you for that, Allie. Boozer passes to Rose, and the shot goes.
And that's just strong, tough action from Rose there. Staying in control and getting the job done with authority.
And that one falls for Rose. Oakland leading by 7. And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Oakland. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And in the training room, guys, I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Now, here's Green. Here's James. Noah grabs the board. Noah's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. From deep, Rose. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Boozer. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Got to appreciate the interior game of Boozer. I mean, really does a nice job scoring in the paint. Has a high arcing shot that helps him do so.
That one falls.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Chicago trails by 9. Pass to Noah from 9 feet out. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Now here's Payton. Inside. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
Here's Rose. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. On the take. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
And it's stolen by Rose. Counted from distance. Rose has got 8 points here in the quarter.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Outside Payton. Back to O'Neal. Shot from inside. Payton's shot is good.
Yeah, you know, Gary Payton is simply a do-it-all guard, folks. I mean, his stat sheet reflecting that tonight.
Chicago with the ball. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Tries a three off the inbound. And it's Dang missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Bender. Noah grabs the board. And so here is Chicago. Trailing by 8. Takes it inside. And Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooting.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And a nice finish on the layup. And it's a 12-point Oakland lead.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. So Oakland wins it. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. So long, everybody.
Be the streets up, bang roll, kinda small, gotta beef it up. It's forever with us, we don't got it. I put it on your head, keep it up. 30 rounds and 130 on me, go around and make it. Keep on acting like you have emotion, you just in a way. Ain't never too far from this, I'm just a flight away. I seen trip and fall, I tie up they shoelaces. Young fly lip, got rich on suitcases. Ain't slept since, it seems like 5 days since.